when you're recognizable like that, like that's a cool place to be, right?
Yeah, and it's a great sweet spot right now in terms of just my private life, because I feel like people know my face, but they don't know why.
Yeah.
And sometimes they know I'm an actor and they can't place it, but sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, did you go to high school with my sister?" Or like,
I used to do that in LA all the time. In LA in the grocery store, I'd be like, "You're either super famous or you live near me." I don't know.
Right. And especially when you live in like New York or LA or
Yeah.
Chicago, it's like it could be either one. And it used to drive my wife crazy because we'd be on the subway and someone would be staring at me, and then they'd be like, "I know you," and I'd be like, "Maybe, how?" And she'd be like, "Jesus Christ." And so she was encouraging me to like just own it more and just be like, "I'm an actor. I'm an actor," you know. And so I was at a bar in New York a couple of years ago, and the bartender was like, "Hey, man, I know you," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm an actor." And he was like, "No, I'm from Cleveland. I used to play in bands with your brother." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, hey, dude." And like 2 seconds later, 2 minutes later, I get a text from my brother like, "Hey, hotshot, heard you're trying to be a big Hollywood actor at a bar, huh?" Yeah, I got burned on that one.
I went out with a guy who he was late to our entire day. Like it was like a full day of things, and because he kept thinking people were recognizing him and they weren't, and so he'd have to stop and explain where they might know him from.
Oh no. And they were just like, "Hey, no, your shoe is untied, man. I was just trying to help you."